Here is the room at Crown Plaza in Washington, D.C. It's kind of dark. Microwave, coffee maker, bed, nice shower. Rolling in shower, but really big. I like that. Closet. And the living room. Ooh, if my living room at home would be this small, I will be in trouble. And the small fridge too. But the view of Washington, D.C., with the cherry blossom and blooming now, it's awesome. I don't know if you can spot like three there, three there, three here, little. It's pretty everywhere you go. So yeah, this is our room at Crown Plaza, Washington. Arlington Cemetery. One thing to do when you come to DC is go to see the Arlington Cemetery.
Right ahead of us, all the way up to the stone steps in front. Takes it to Kennedy gravesite.
One thing to do when you come to Washington, D.C. is to visit the Arlington Cemetery. And here you can see Kennedy, where is his grave, and the wife and the son. And you can see how many people were buried here from World War I and World War II. This cemetery is so peaceful, and so many people come visit, and it's still quiet. Whoa, these magnolia trees are so beautiful. Look at that. Here we got to Arlington House. And there's a bus stop, but we took the shortcut. We walked, so let's see the Arlington House. That's how we got here. From there we took a metro. We came here, and it's so nice view. You can see the Washington monuments from here too. Heart of the Patriots. The house. This house was built in 1802. Remodeled in 1818. Those plaques should be identical, especially for the World War I and World War II, Korean and Vietnam War. And in the cemetery there is some of them, like these ones, who are different. And those are not from the wars. And since 2017, they're not allowed to have any more different ones, so they're all gonna be the same. And they're like 4 centimeters in diagonal. But what I heard is like 120 pounds. It doesn't look that big to me, but they might be heavy. Arlington National Cemetery is an enduring tribute to those who have dedicated their lives to defending the ideas on our nation. A visit here will leave an undeniable impression on your spirit. There are more than 639 acres of hollow ground that are the best explored aboard Arlington National Cemetery tour. So here is the Arlington Memorial Amphitheater. So here is where they have the changing guards every hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Staff Sergeant Frompa of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army, Commander of the Relief, Toe of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remains silent and standing. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a recurring favorite of a lot of people. Well, this place is my favorite place in DC. I'm biased because of
Halt! Halt! Ready? Halt! Hands on your order.
Post and orders remain as directed. Orders. Act done.
Ready? Halt! Present! Halt!
Army, Navy, Air Force, all the flags in the United States. Here's the museum. In 1921, the government of Belgium left this cast bronze laurel with an accent symbol of victory. Nice. Guarding the tomb. Originally, the tomb sat unguarded, become popular with tourists.
Jimmy, is that a room?
This place is very interesting to come see it. The Arlington. Okay, perfect. Okay, I can't record the security, but I can record here, so this is cool. Here you get the tickets to the train and you go to the cemetery, and here they have like a little educational program. This is the Opera House. This is the Kennedy Center, Performing Arts. And here we're going to see. Wait, let's go see what we want to see. The attraction in Washington, is taking the trolley, taking the hop on. We leave the Arlington Cemetery and we go over the bridge to go to DC. This is Arlington Cemetery. This trolley. And this trolley is just me and my mom. Say hi. Hi. We're gonna go to the hop on and we're gonna go to visit some of the museums and all around. Today is Saturday, so we might be busy. So let's see what we can visit in one weekend. Little ducks in front of Lincoln Memorial then, and this is the mall area. You go all the way to the Washington Monument. Most people think that George Washington and King George III was the opponent. I think. Jefferson Library of Congress. One thing to do if you are coming to Washington DC is to come into the White House. What is strange to me, you can find a tent right in front. Only in America. But yeah, in order to come to see the White House, you can see from the outside they have all kind of gates and barricades and stuff. They have tours, but you have to book them at least 21 days ahead. Or if you know a senator or somebody inside, then you can go inside for a tour. We didn't get a tour. So, but even if you have a tour, you probably cannot record inside. So this is the White House in Washington, DC. Because it's a cherry bloom festival, it's very busy. That's my mom. Yeah, but it's strange to see a tent. Look, the magnolia trees are so awesome. So anyway, let's go. I show you more stuff to see in Washington, DC. Next to the White House, that's the White House. Here is the Treasury Department. I really like the architecture here in Washington DC. It's most like in Europe. And those trees are so nice. And we're gonna go keep visiting the Washington DC. This Saturday is Cherry Blossom Festival, and when it's Cherry Blossom Festival they put up the height. That's unbelievable. I never seen so many heights in my life. Because of the Cherry Bloom Festival, everybody's coming here on the mall, and and have a hike and a picnic, and it's crazy busy everywhere. You cannot even walk. So my plan for Hopon for today, I guess we pay for nothing because there is so much traffic, even walking is hard. So like I said, I recommend people to come here for the festival, for the Cherry Bloom Festival, but I think you can skip it and then come a week later and you're still gonna see the beautiful cherry blossom and not this crowded. One thing to do in Washington, D.C. is come to visit the Botanical Garden. It's so pretty, pretty big. You need like 1.5 to 2.5 hours to come visit it. And especially Sundays, when all the museums are closed, this is open and it's free and it's not too crowded. So look at these beauties in the Botanical Garden in Washington, D.C. We are in the tropics now and it's really hot in here. You can see the difference. There is no koi fish in here. If you compare with the whole Japanese, Chinese garden, all the Asian place, they all have koi fish. In the tropics, no fish at all. Here's the Botanical Garden in Washington, D.C. It's inside and they have orchids and other flowers from Hawaii and other places. It's a very beautiful building. They're so beautiful, so insanely beautiful. So I recommend you to come before the Cherry Blossom Festival, not that weekend, or after. These cherry blossom, they are so beautiful. It's insane. They are in bloom right now and they are all over. There are 9,000 of cherry blossom. In 1812, when the president's wife went to Japan and saw them, and they asked if they can have them on Washington, D.C. The first 3,000, the mayor of Japan sent it to D.C. They all got a bug and they died, first 2,000. Then they sent another 3,000, and out of the 3,000, now in D.C. area, there are 9,000 of cherry blossom. And right now, they're in bloom, like the end of March and beginning of April, they're in bloom and they're gorgeous. Wow, how beautiful this place is. It's unbelievable. Union Square. We are at Union Square. Union Square is an 11-acre public plaza in the foot of the Capitol Hill in Washington. The statue is a statue of Ulysses Grant Memorial from 1924. So this is Union Square. Here you can get tickets for the train and go to the train. What is impressive is these statues up on the left and the right. It's so cool, so pretty, and so clean. I like it. That's why I like Washington DC. It's a safe place and very clean. So here's the statues. Here, the train station. And the train station is so cool. They have restaurants, cars, coffee place. Wow. I guess we're gonna go have something to take it to the hop on. We're going to Old Trolley Card to see the statues of Washington DC when they light them up in the night. This is the hop on night tour. All sold out, 350 people in all for this tour tonight. And we started with Union Station. And we're gonna go to see the monuments light up. Let's go, I tell you if this tour is worth it. Lincoln Memorial. Such a cool view. Wow, it's my second time here and it's still impressive to me.
Thank you.
That's a cool. If you have the e-mobility, it's good. You can come here even with a wheelchair. While there is so many stairs to go to see Abraham Lincoln, right over there. This is the Price's veranda at the Crown Plaza. This is the breakfast buffet at the Crown Plaza. Potatoes. Cherry. They look at the fruits. And yogurt. I'm going to have one probiotic. And only one for my mouth. One thing to do in Washington DC is come to see the art gallery. So let's go see the art gallery. It's a very cool art museum. This is a chair. Wow. Wood, metal, repurposed lawn chair, hollow metal pipe, wire, paint, string, and explosive body. Wow. Wow, now I got goosebumps. We got to the gallery and we find green cushions over here. Oh my god. This is my Astra. It's polished with the bronze. Called the walking man. This is the walking man. It's in the middle of the museum here, and the east side, east part of the museum. My mom said this vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, cherry, and cotton candy.
Oh, yes.
We got them all 5. I like ice cream so. Another thing I recommend you to see here in Washington DC is the National Gallery of Art. It's got more entrances, so depends where you are. But you can go under from one to the other, and because we went to one place and we got out on different place. But I really recommend it. It's beautiful, and they have wheelchairs if you want to rent one for free, and you can go everywhere if you have some immobility and you cannot go. Somebody can push you. Okay, so let me take you to the next spot. So we got to the old post office, which is in Waldorf Astoria building. I heard this building, it's they got the rent, and it costs $1 million per month to rent something here. And we're gonna go inside to check out to see if we can see the whole city from above. We make it to the clock tower, and it looks like an exposition here before you go. What I wanted to tell you is the entrance is from Street 12 to go to the clock tower, so you have to go around the building. It's very interesting how you can look at the picture and see how the Pennsylvania Avenue and 11th Street look in 1874. It was no buildings. I mean, not tall buildings, I meant. And it transformed into 1819 by the time of the Civil War. This Astoria Hotel is something else. It's not a hotel, I guess. It's just, I'm not sure. This is the view from Pennsylvania Avenue all the way to the Capitol building. I don't know if you can hear me because there's so many sirens, so many police cars. But look at this view. look at this beautiful city from above. On the left is the Washington Monument. Next to it, the National Museum of African American History and Culture. The Federal Triangle. This is the Waldorf Astoria, and we just got off this clock tower, which I really recommend it. It's free. You're just a little bit inside. You have to wait for 2 elevators. They're kind of slow, but other than that, I really recommend it. You can see the whole city all the way around from 12th floor for free. Another thing to do in Washington DC is go to see the National Air and Space Museum. You need a reservation for this. It's free. It's a line, but it's going fast. So let's go to see the Air and Space Museum. It's very interesting. It's telling you about the airplanes and who pilot them. I like this museum. It's my second time here, so I took my mom to see the airplanes. This is the planets across the galaxies. Let's see what we see here. A tour of our solar system. I don't know if you can see it through my camera because it's dark. It's cool. My mom is an astronaut guru. In the center here of the museum, they have big planes, a lot of planes, but they have more gallery which are more interesting to me. And Mission of Speed. We just got out from the galaxies, and they have a cafeteria which we're gonna go later on. Let me show you some more galleries. So for the Nation of Speed, we actually have cars here. We have a Chevrolet for a bed. We have some airplanes up there, more cars, so let's go see. Actually, here you can go to see an airplane engine. Let's go see.
In the bathroom.
So we got to see a show. $20 for the tickets.
About the past, present, and future of our universe. More than 4 billion years ago. The universe contains clusters of galaxies, like this one. Scientists are conducting experiments to find out. Some of their detectors are buried deep beneath Earth's surface to minimize interference.
This museum is very cool. I recommend it. It's free, or you can donate. I always like it here how the picture looks like from with the water and from the Capitol building. So we're going out to see inside the Capitol building. But what I want to show you, like where I am here in the middle, you can see the Capitol building this way, and on the other way you can see the Washington Monument. So this is called the mall, and I recommend it because on both sides are the museums, and there is food trucks, and it's so cool. And in this nice sunny day like today, it's nice just to walk around. This is the US House of Representatives. It's a pretty big building right in front of the Capitol building. So this is the front. Something is going on. They are recording, and in order for us to go inside, we have to go all the way around. But you can see the Statue of Freedom from the front now. We make it inside the Capitol building. We're a visitor. We're gonna go on the tour. And that's the statue is actually on top of the building. It's a replica. The one on top is the bronze. And is a freedom statue. Very impressive. But we are going to the tour. We just passed the visitor center. It was built in 2008. And that's where we're in the tour. Expiration painting, the first European to visit the Mississippi River. This room is very impressive, and he is teaching us about the history of this place. He's explaining us who is on the pictures. He explained to us about the rotula, the Columbus, and everything else. What's happening there? Everything has got the signification. It's hard to say when you have the headsets and you listen in the same time. But yeah, I really recommend to come here to see it with your own eyes. So they have a museum here. It's very cool. How Journal 1793, 1795, the Third Congress. And this museum is free, so you can come visit it for free here.
In the other body, the United States Senate, all states are equal. Each state, regardless of size, will have 2 senators.
If you are interested in American history, that's a good place. In here, they have a cool models in the Capitol Hill with the car from 1877 Capitol building. This one between 1877 to 1930. And this is 1930 till today. It's cool. In here is how the dome looks like. And all the way on top of the dome, it's the Freedom Statue. The Capitol Dome base is made of cast iron metal work, weight 8,909,200 pounds. The entire structure is covered with a special dome white paint designing to shed dirt. The dome rises 288 feet from the ground. We have a Starbucks on the swing. I'm drinking Starbucks on the swing in the middle of the square.
Yes.
So crazy.
Kids on the swing. Hey, Christina, enjoy your life.
I'm enjoying my life and I'm enjoying my coffee here in Washington, D.C. And this is where I'm gonna finish this vlog because we're gonna go to the hotel, and tomorrow 4:35 I have a flight with Southwest going back to Vegas. So I do recommend you to come to Washington DC 100%. This is one of my favorite cities in the United States. The next one is probably Chicago, but not New York because it's too dirty. So come here, visit the Free Museum, visit the Capitol building, visit all the mausoleum, the Washington Memorial and everything. Most of them are free and it's so beautiful here. We are enjoying the beautiful sunny day.